The growth of affordable housing rentals in Nairobi. What does it mean for the future? Finding affordable housing has been identified as one of the most burning issues of urban development in Nairobi, which is a city that is constantly growing at an alarming rate. Being the economic and administrative center of Kenya, Nairobi every year receives thousands of new residents hoping to find jobs, education, and improved opportunities. This fast urbanization has led to a great demand on housing, especially rental housing, because most of the newcomers and young professionals cannot or do not want to own their own houses. During the last 10 years, there has been a clear change in the housing markets in Nairobi. Although in the past high-end apartments and gated communities were the main path of new development, more emphasis is currently on affordable rental units targeting low and middle-income earners. Increasing house value, unavailability of mortgage funds, and shifting lifestyle trends have led to the growth of the rental industry. Simultaneously, government policies, such as programs of the Ministry of Lands, Public Works, Housing and Urban Development, have made affordable housing one of the national priorities. The rise in demand of rental housing and urbanization. The high population growth in Nairobi is among the main factors that have contributed to growth of affordable rental houses. Nairobi is the capital and center of the economy in Kenya, and as such, it makes a significant contribution to the overall GDP of the country. It hosts large industries, foreign firms, and sub-regional offices of international bodies. This is an opportunity concentration that has led to a constant rural to urban migration. Most of these new residents are the youth seeking employment. Home ownership is not within reach because of scanty savings and sporadic incomes. Mortgage products are not cheap, and the criteria used in qualification are high. Consequently, the most feasible alternative is renting. This has pushed the need to have affordable apartments, bed-sitters and studio apartments in the neighborhoods like Mbaksi, Kasarani, and Roysambu. Government policies and affordable housing programs. Affordable housing has been the center stage of development by the Kenyan government. Within the Kenya Kwanza Alliance government and previous structures like the Big Four agenda, affordable housing was seen as one of the pillars to economic growth and social stability. Affordable Housing Program, AP, intends to provide hundreds of thousands of housing units nationwide, with Nairobi being one of the major target areas. Big projects have been placed on the public land, and collaborations with the private contractors have expedited the construction. Projects in Pangani and Park Road are also an indication that they are striving to swap ancient estates with new high-density apartments. The role of private developers and real estate investors. The housing market in Nairobi is dominated by the hand of private developers. In the last 10 years, the real estate investment has caught the wave, owing to the increase in demand and the comparatively high returns. There are also developers who have moved away to less luxurious apartment blocks that cater to the middle-income renters in residential areas. Rental market is stable, and companies and individual investors are taking advantage of the stability. The rental income offers a stable cash flow and a less volatile market as compared to property sales. The settlements along the major transport corridors have become a hotspot in terms of new development as a rental. Social economic impact of increasing rentals. The rise in the cheap rentals has enormous social and economic impacts on Nairobi. Affordability to permanent housing enhances the security of households, academic performance, and health standards. The well-planned apartments allow the families to enjoy better sanitation and utilities. Rentals are an economic boon because they initiate construction, property management, and maintenance work. It also increases the labor mobility, and workers can live near employment centers. This will help to save on commuting time and enhance productivity. Challenges facing the affordable rental sector. Still, many difficulties do not allow the sustainable development of cheap rentals in Nairobi. Prices of land are very high, especially in strategically placed locations. These costs are usually transferred on to tenants by developers. Expansion is also constrained by financing. The expensive interest rates make borrowing by developers more expensive and thus not affordable. There is also the influence of currency on imported construction materials. Infrastructure development and its influence on affordable rental growth. The nature of the developments in infrastructure is important in determining the trend of affordable housing rentals in Nairobi. With the city growing out of the city, agricultural infrastructure such as roads, transit networks, water, electricity, drainage, and internet connectivity are directly dictated by the location of affordable rental apartments due to their size and quality. In the absence of proper infrastructure, even a well-planned housing project may end up being lonely, overcrowded, or underserved.